Welcome everyone to the third scenario of a crushing terror besieged that I am playing with Skaeth Wild Hunt, and as you know, version 2 of Underworlds has been announced, so off with the cards and everything. We don't know, well, every band will get rules, but these solo rules, they will be gone. A lot will change, but as a sort of, well, how should I say it, wave off, I'm gonna put every band that I painted until everything is painted and is still have the cards from, because now I can start chopping loose warbands that I missed, just the models and or the French versions, Italian versions sells the cards away, but they're usually cheaper on secondhand market sites, so yeah, we'll see. But all the ones that I have the English cards from and that I still need to paint, so that's about 30 bands or something, and that I already painted up, that's also again another 20. They will all go through this series of 3 scenarios, and once they're done, their cards will be stored and go into the garage. But yeah, a crushing terror, besieged, and in this scenario, the Fomoroid, knowing that his lair has been discovered, will try to escape, while your warband, well, basically will go stand in his way and try to prevent it, because the moment the Crusher arrives at, as you can see on the deployment, the little token at the exit, and activates on that, the game ends immediately and the Crusher wins. Now there's also a scenario, no matter what happens, the beast will inspire on the first turn, because he has a double move, and when he ends on an objective and you have to move towards an objective, his Crusher, well, he removes the objective with the Crusher thingy, and yeah, it's a reaction. He inspires towards a mighty 12 wounds and having an innate smash success now on its attacks. And looking at my opening hand of power cards, it might look like I'm in trouble. Skaeth gallops off using a ploy in an effort to block the exit for the beast. The victory conditions, as I explained before, you basically have to run the gauntlet, damage him as much as possible, and always have someone on the exit counter to buy another round of time. So Skaeth and Legain, though, they approach cautiously in the back of the beast. Altean fires her bow at the beast, wounding it and allowing her to get a second shot upgrade. In this scenario, as there is no glory, you just give an upgrade from your hand to the model that just activated, if possible. The beast lumbers forward and he throws a hit against Safe, where once the objective used to be. Cartain tries to Healing Breeze, even if that would take a wound out of the Crusher as well, but he fails to cast a spell though. He charges himself then in turn, wounding the large monster for a further 2 and gaining the Vicious Darts upgrade. But with the auto-hitting skill of the Breaker, which means the Crusher just does 3 damage automatically to an adjacent model, so no attack roll needed, he puts the wizard down. Skaeth now comes to the rescue of his leader, and another 2 wounds are cut off from the bestial adversary. So this leaves the brave Gernadi having only wounded the beast 5 times out of his 12 after the first game round, and the Crusher being very close to the exit. Skaeth inspires, gaining an extra dice, and Cleave, so he suddenly becomes the best weapon in the fight, as the beast has 2 defense dice on shields. A new hand of power cards, however, didn't look like they will be much of help. Safe is taken down by the Crusher as he breaks the Centaur's back in one mighty swoop. I salvaged some cards in hopes of getting better tools, but unfortunately that wasn't to be. Skaeth strikes again now, doing a further 2 wounds on the monster, and he receives the Hail Charm upgrade, which means he'll survive a single breaker action, which immediately followed, and well, luckily then only takes down 2 out of 3 wounds on the warrior. Using Striking Concert, Legain charges the beast, but his attack is blocked critically, and that would have been 2 damage if he had scored a hit, and that's gonna turn out dearly, because moments later the Battle Cat is smacked down by the Breaker. Altean comes in, losing 2 volleys, but only a single one wounds the enemy, leaving it still standing, and she does inspire though as a result of her charge. The second turn now going on, and we replenish our cards again for the final round, and well, it's gonna be very, very close, but nearly impossible. Altean is the first to fall against the ferocious smite of the Breaker attack, and Skaeth manages to do 2 more wounds in his final moments, as he's also knocked down. Had Legain managed to hit, the beast would have been down, But now the Fomoroid Crusher makes good his escape. 2 wounds still remaining. So out of the 3 scenarios, this is the hardest one. Due to the beast as good as automatically inspiring in the first activation. And his breaker attack, so yeah. It's hard. You need either a very tough or a very large warband, I guess. We'll see how it goes when other warbands will get their wave off. And, well, that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.